Bem-vindos de volta, vamos jogar Kingdoms of Amalur. Ok, deixa eu pegar isso aqui. E vamos seguir. No último vídeo falamos com aquele carinha ali. E tem mais coisa aqui? Pô, tava meio, não sei se cego ou com pressa. Enfim, falando em pressa, os últimos vídeos ficaram um pouquinho curtos. Esse aqui é um projeto que eu estimo que vai demorar bastante para terminar, então o ideal seria que eu fizesse vídeos mais longos. É que eu tava com problema de espaço no HD, então eu ficava sempre pensando nisso. Mas agora eu tô gravando no HD externo, que tem 2 teras disponível, então não precisarei me preocupar com isso.
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olene's many feats of fight, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Ok. O cara começou a falar umas coisas. Você não me importa se eu pegar isso aqui, né? Não. Bom garoto. Beleza. Pera aí, aquilo lá... Nossa, quanta coisa. Acho que eu... Nossa, deixei muita coisa pra trás. Bom, é que eu tava olhando pro outro lado também. Ok. Perfeito. Então, tem mais uma planta ali. Meio escondida aqui. Não encontrei nada. Nem sei o que eu tô encontrando, na verdade. Se é que eu tô encontrando alguma coisa. Em geral acho que eu tô. Não. Não. Certo. Ok, uma cidade. Beleza, pode ser. E treta, isso aí? Nova localização encontrada, Gorhart. Descobri uma nova localização, beleza. Se você gostaria de usar o Fast Travel, pressione 3 para mudar do mapa local para o mapa do mundo. Ok.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Ok. Eu preciso falar com você aí, sentadinho.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this.
E eu pisei em cima da pessoa.
Creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
O que aconteceu com ela?
It appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade, likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Eu gostaria de ajudá-la. Mas antes, um pouquinho de contexto. Quem atacou a garota?
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely though.
Pô, esse gemidinho aí, hein? Mas vamos ajudar.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not,
Pelo menos ser honesto, né? Sou um covarde. Já posso encontrar Eri?
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village.
Certo, isso eu já vi.
Aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
Mas, enfim,
Spent most of my
explicou
life
de
dealing
novo.
with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Gorhart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Vila.
We keep a precarious peace with the court of summer, and it's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
Corte de verão.
Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
Aqui.
I'm the warden of Gorhart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been warden for
O
less
nome
than
dele é Here.
Now here I am with an injured Fae on my
Eu acho
doorstep.
estranho.
I'm a disgrace.
Aqui é The World. Enfim.
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Gorhart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
Ok.
I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home. But these men are a particular breed. They're like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark.
Última coisa.
I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests.
Certo, chega.
Bye now.
E chega de ficar ouvindo essa mulher gemendo.
Believe me, the attack has me spooked. I'm not even a proper warden.
Não,
just a
não chega.
volunteer.
Continua.
I'll stick to jail duty. At least there, the criminals are behind locked doors.
Beleza. Nossa, quanta coisa.
My cousin is Herc Adwald, the village warden. You might have met him. Herc asked me to move to Gorhart to help him keep the peace. I've only been here a few days, and look what I'm up against. Red Legion, Tuatha, and bodies lying in the road. I'm off to a grand start.
Ok. Não, pera, uma coisa que eu gostaria de perguntar.
Stay on the roads and keep your hand on your head. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Odwig's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all.
Certo, a única coisa que eu gostaria de ouvir, o resto, deixa pra lá. Chega dessa mulher, nossa, sai pra lá. Um pouquinho de vandalismo. Ouro, você aí.
Have you seen Brother Egan around? He was a frequent visitor in the inn, but I haven't seen him
Eu
in
vou fazer o
days.
seguinte, eu vou conversar bastante com o pessoal que fica aparecendo várias opções, mas o resto deixa pra lá. Alquimia.
In Gorhart, it isn't right.
Pô, vandalizar a casa dos outros também? Ok. Nossa, quanta coisa, hein? Você.
Don't believe what they say.
Tá.
Nanny Henry never.
Então
You
você.
there. Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
Que sintomas?
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
O que é essa fórmula?
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
Parece nojento.
His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
Eu vou te ajudar.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnor Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Ok. Onde está Cart?
He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things. The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working. Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one, I would know. I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it.
Experimentos.
For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated. If you must know, my name is Nani Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me.
Ok, mais duas coisas.
Bandits, ruthless and well organized.
Sim, eu vi que dá pra fazer
the Red Legion
compras.
is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almain settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem.
Última coisa.
They are the undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be.
Ok, compras. Não, acho que eu não preciso de nada disso. Tchau.
Farewell.
Ok. Entra pra perseguir essa quest. Você. Não, acho que eu já falei com você. Aqui temos alguma coisa. Tem um esqueleto aqui. Vamos ver isso. Essa aqui é a mesa de trabalho de alquimia. Beleza. Eu tenho receita de alguma coisa? Eu não tenho receita de nada, né? Ok. Experimentar, não. Eu precisaria de receitas. Eu posso roubar itens. Não quero roubar. Mas por que não vandalizar?
Welcome.
Bem-vindo. Valeu. Uma galinha presa aqui e outra morta. Você tá morto mesmo? Deve estar. Certo. Não vou ficar roubando, não. Ok, acho que era isso que a gente tinha pra fazer nessa casa. Vamos ver o que... E tem escada pra cima também. Não preciso de experimentos. Quer dizer, talvez comprar uma arma boa, mas pelo que eu vejo eu não tô com muito dinheiro não, então... Deixa pra lá. Ok. Então... Vambora. Certo.
Damn Red Legion.
De novo. Vandalizar. Dinheiro, beleza. Ok. Aí aqui acho que é a loja que o cara... É, Corner Shop. Quanta caixa. Beleza. Mas não consegui tanta coisa assim. Você.
Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today?
How can I fill your pack? Vamos falar com ela.
The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly a decade now. I can't remember the reason. I wonder if they can, the fools. You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to Gorhart, Didenhill could be called a city. The Fey are elemental creatures, magical and strange. None too considerate of us mortals either. They see us like pets, or worse, like bugs. It's best that you stay out of the eastern forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous, and it's a long hike to Didenhill. Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who refuse to enter the forest. Can you blame them? Never trust a wood that whispers. There's Nettie the smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy a pint. Keep an eye out for the Red Legion, though.
Falando em Legião Vermelha?
Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true.
Certo.
Me, widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken by the Tuatha. Both sons, my brother, and my beloved Avery. Wicked business, this war.
Bom, então você deve odiá-los.
I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes.
Ok, sem problema, mas... Que ângulo de câmera ruim, hein?
Come see me again.
Esqueci de fazer compras.
Care to part with some gold?
Vamos ver. Sim, estou quebrado. Não tenho dinheiro pra nada. Ok, eu não vou comprar nenhuma arma aqui, não. Ok. Podemos forjar armas também. Componentes, Ok. Mas eu não posso fazer nada. Tem nada que eu possa fazer. Certo.
The post in Gorhart would be an easy one if not for all the thieves and murderers.
Are you here
Você.
for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favor in this ridiculous war, are you?
Vou falar com você. Reparo. Vamos ver. Que as... Suas armas têm HP, é isso? Elas se desgastam. O que eu tô equipando, por sinal?
So long.
Arma... Eu tô com o Rust Longsword e... esse arco aí.
Can you believe that?
Can I help you?
Ok, então vamos... reparar isso aqui. Reparar tudo por 80. É barato. Pode ser. Agora conversar com ela.
Troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of their meddling in the affairs of others.
Bonita tatuagem na sua cara, hein?
We here in Gorhart are far from the front, and deliberately so. Our hearts may be with the Alfar, but our bodies stay here, safe on the other side of Dalentarth. We've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, we have as many cemeteries as we do settlements. Look around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the forest, you won't emerge again until you reach the plains. The Fey are one with this land in ways that no mortal race could ever be. They are true creatures of magic. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction and you'll find a fae. Pray it's a friendly one.
Ok. Não, não é você.
It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Melsenshir is all that stands between the Tuatha and us.
Ok. Fala sobre você.
I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight the blasted Tuatha. Had my helmet freshly polished, my sword sharpened to a deadly edge. Then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Melsenshir. After that, my fire to fight went out. Forever.
Ok.
I hear their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't stay dead. That can be a problem during wartime.
Última coisa
I was raised
sobre
to know weapons
forjar
before
armas.
anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak.
Ok.
So long.
Ah, mais vandalismo. Isso aqui... Não é vermelho? Por que não é vermelho? Não é considerado roubo isso aí? Isso é? Oh, mas que sem graça a gente não pode chegar e sair pegando as coisas. Tudo bem. Ok, cara, então... Já conversamos bastante com o povo desse lugar. E no próximo vídeo eu vou continuar explorando a vila. Então, obrigado por assistir e até a próxima.